Hello, good morning and welcome to the Dutchin channel. It's Saturday morning, 30th of March 2024. It's just gone 8:45 and we're going to be covering today 6 meetings. That's Cork in Ireland, Haydock, Musselburgh, Carlisle, Fairyhouse in Ireland and Wolverhampton on the Tapeta this evening. So I am going to be doing these in time order of when the meeting starts. So I'm going to start this morning with Cork, and then that will be the first video that gets uploaded, and then so forth until we get down to the last race, the last meeting. So we're going to start with Cork today. And in the 1:15, we've got 10 go here, but you can see from the start of this that we've got runners that haven't seen the track before. And as you know, we don't bet in these kind of races because I can't get any ratings or any form or anything. So that's the first race. There won't be a bet at Cork. Then moving into the 1:45 there, we got 5 go to post for this one. And as you can see, the first race is a no bet. So in the second race, we've got a horse called One Look. This was one of my favourite horses last season. Only run once. But today it's going to be unbackable. So I wouldn't even think about it. That's if the bookies are even going to be betting on it. Let's have a look. There we go. 1.09 at the moment. So this would mean that this would be our only bet in the race. And to be honest, if you're going to put £50 on that one, you're not even going to win £5. That's how bad it is, but I'm just doing this for information purposes. So we'll go back into Cork for the 2:20. And 6 go to post for their third race. This is a handicap. And our top selection here will be Promo Queen. So we'll go back into Matchbook, into the 2:20, and Promo Queen currently, don't forget, some of these over rounds are not going to be good at this time of the morning. This is 110. But again, as I say, it's for information. Don't forget to bet a lot later, maybe 10 minutes before the off. Promo Queen is currently trading at 5.2, and stakes of £19.23 would return £100. And then we've got Nika Pika. And Nika Pika, that is trading at 9.8. So stakes of £10.20 would return £100. And our third horse is Vangelis. And Vangelis, this is also trading at 9, and £11.11 would return £100. Now so far we've staked 40.55, leaving £9.45 to play. And our full selection is Cool Dan. And Cool Dan, that's currently 4.9. It's quite an open race this, considering there's only 6 runners. And that will be the last bet, because we don't have £20.41, we have £9.45. Right, so that's our stakes of £50. And our calculator for the first time, with a lot of races today. We got £9.45 times 4.9 SP. This would return £46.30, so £4 short of our money back. But we do have 3 running for us. That's Promo Queen, Nika Pika, and Vangelis. So we'll go into the 2:55 next. And the 2:55, few more runners here. We're up to 9 now, and this is another handicap. And our top selection here is Simply Sideways. So we'll go back into Matchbook and Simply Sideways, that's currently trading at 6.6, and stakes of £15.15 would return £100. And then we got our second selection, which is Ramiro, and that's currently trading at 5.6, and stakes of £17.86 would return £100. And our third selection would be Scholarship, and Scholarship, that's currently 6.4, and we'll see if we've got no, we haven't got enough money. £15.63 stakes on Scholarship at 6.4 would return £100, and that would leave us £1.37 to play. And our fourth selection would be Joe Macera, and that's trading at 4.5. So we'll get the calculator out for the fourth selection. This is Joe Macera, £1.37 times £4.50. Oh, no, I've done that wrong. £1.37 times a stake, and the SP is 4.5, and they got that wrong again. Right, so we would return just over £6 there, nothing worth talking about. And our three selections, Simply Sideways, Ramiro and Scholarship, one of those would return £100. Now we're going to move into the 3:30 at Cork. It's a listed race this time, and we've only got 9 going to post. There's a couple of non-runners here, and look at that, my first and second selection, Ocean Quest and Fast Response, both not running. So we'll just remove those. And that changes the whole complexion of the race now. So our top selection will be You Send Me. So let's go again into Matchbook, into the 5th race. And they haven't got these as non-runners yet, so we're not going to, let me try and go forward with this just to see. Now it's unusual that they haven't got them as non-runners yet, so we're going to have to leave that race because the prices won't be right at all. There'll be a rule 4 and everything. So we've got You Send Me at 7.4 there. She's Quality, that's down at 13, but we'll have to try and see if we can come back to that race at a later point. And in the 4:05, this is another race where we've got so many unraced juveniles. So this is going to be another no betting race for us. So we'll move on to the 4:40. And we've got a 12 runner handicap here. And our top selection will be Never Shout Never. So we'll go into Matchbook. And Never Shout Never is currently trading at 27. Stakes of £3.70 would return £100. Stagnite is our second selection, and Stagnite, that's currently trading at 6.2. Stakes of £16.13 would return £100. And our third selection is 2 Stars, which is the favourite at 3.4. and stakes of £29.41 would return £100, and that would leave us with just 76 pence. And as I say, always try and put that little bit on, because you never know what price you're going to end up with on your full selection. Goal exceeded. Oh, well, that's only 6.8. And that will be the end of the bets for that race. Don't forget, if you were doing this last one on Betfair, you would have to do a £1 minimum stake. So 76 pence on goal exceeded times 6.8 SP would give you, alright, it's a fiver. It's nothing really, but it's still better than getting absolutely nothing. Then we've got Never Shout Never, Stag Night, and 2 stars. One of those three would return £100. And then we'll go back into the last race at Cork, which is the 5:15. And yet again, this is a maiden with plenty of horses that haven't seen a racecourse before. So this will just be a straight line through that last one. So we won't be having a bet there. Let's just go back to this other race. Just show you that that one there won't be done either. So let's just try and go back into this other one where they've taken 2 out in the 3:30. Oh, yep, they've taken them out now, so that's handy. So let's get into that race. The 3:30, our number 1 selection is You Send Me, and that's trading at 4.4. Stakes of £22.73 would return £100. And our number 2 selection is She's Quality, and She's Quality trading at 18.5, and stakes of £5.41 would return £100. And our 3rd selection is Easy. This is currently at 8, and stakes of £12.50 would return £100. And so far we've laid out £40.63, so £9.37 to play. And our 4th selection is the Highway Rat, and that is currently 5.5. So that will be our last bet in this race, and that will become £9.37. So the Highway Rat, £9.37 will be the stake, and times that by 5.5 price will return us 51.53. So it will be money back, which is important. And then we've got 3 running for us: You Send Me, She's Quality, and Easy. One of those 3 would return £100. So we're going to do a quick recap here at Cork. The first race is a no betting race. The second race, you may as well say, is a no betting race, but we've got 1 selection there in 1 look. Then the 2:20, we've got Promo Queen, Nika Pika, Vangelis. One of those 3 would return £100, and Cool Down would be the lower amount. Into the 2:55 at Cork, we've got Simply Sideways, Ramiro, and Scholarship. One of those 3 would return £100, and Joe Macera would be the lower amount. Into the 3:30, we've got You Send Me, She's Quality, and Easy. One of those 3 would return £100, and the Highway Rat would be the lower amount. In the 4:05, this is going to be a no betting race. In the 4:40, Never Shout Never, Stag Night, 2 stars. One of those 3 would return £100, and Goal Exceeded would be the lesser amount. And in the last race, the 5:15, this will also be a no betting race. So just getting back to the meetings today, as I said to you, I will be covering 6 of those meetings, the top 6. I will be putting them on here in time order of when the first race is at the meeting. So that's Cork done. And thanks for watching and happy punting for the day.